With Coach Reavis, Northwest Guilford coach, kind of give us your assessment of how your team played tonight. You played well enough to win. Kind of break it down and give us your thoughts about how the team performed in your opinion.
It's early in the year. Obviously, I think everybody at this point is trying to work out some kinks and trying to get better. I thought we did a decent job of moving the ball on offense in the first half. Kind of gotten sluggish there in the second half. We need to make sure that we continue to be deliberate in what we're doing on offense.
What's been the strength of the team so far?
Strength of the team. We have, I think we've done a decent job as far as rebounding the ball, considering we don't have a lot of size. I think our guards are doing a good job of getting in there and boxing out and allowing us to get some of those defensive rebounds and not allowing people to kill us on the boards. So that's one thing. It's been a positive for us this year.
With Hilton's outside shooting, I mean, that's a plus. Looked like even in the second half, he had some other shots he could have taken, but did a good job of distributing the ball, try to get some of his teammates open and get those guys some baskets too.
Yes, sir. Yes, Cody does a good job of finding the teammates when they're open, and we encourage him to continue to shoot the ball. He shoots it at such a high rate. The more he shoots the ball, the more people are going to guard him, and the more his teammates are going to be open. So he can create offense by taking shots and by passing.
And Nick Powell's did a good job for you, taking some of the load off Cody here early in the season too.
Yes, sir. Nick has played very well this year. He has the ability to shoot the ball also. We've got a couple other guys that can shoot it also, which makes it it's a luxury to have 3 or 4 guys you can pop out there that can shoot the ball. They all do a good job of making the extra pass and finding the guy that's standing there, flat-footed, ready to shoot. And you shoot a higher percentage when you make the extra pass, and we want to pass up good shots to take great shots.
And the Billups kid gives you some power on the inside. The Everett kid gives you some rebounding. Plus, he gives you some other additives too, some other intangibles. Everett brings you off the bench too.
Yes, sir. Colson's a very good all-around player. He can shoot the ball also. He does a good job handling the ball. He does a very good job of rebounding, like you mentioned, along with Hampton and Josh Bites and Nick Yoakum all do a good job of being fundamentally sound, and shot goes up. They don't do it every time, but for the most part, they're putting a body on somebody and boxing out. That's something, if we're going to continue to have success, that's something we're going to have to hang our hat on and make sure that the 5 on the floor are all rebounding defensively.
Yeah, making the most of possessions is going to be a key, I'm sure, all year long too.
Yes, sir. That's something we talked about, was make sure we play possession by possession. We want to win the game by as many points as we can, but you can't score 50 points in one basket, so you've got to make sure you play every possession like it's meaningful.
And you look at a guy like Kevin Parrish to run the point out front, and then the Gore kid came and did a good job in relief of him too.
Yes, sir. Very, very pleased with both of those guys. I think Kevin has stepped up and is doing a good job of running the team, getting the ball to their spots, getting our guys to their spots, and Jalen coming in as a freshman has done a very good job of not trying to force the issue, being very patient, handling the ball, handling pressure. He keeps a very cool demeanor about himself on the floor. He doesn't get rattled, and with his ability, both of them, Kevin and Jalen, both ability to get in the paint, that allows our shooters to stand outside and shoot flat-footed.
And you don't have a Keaton Hawk or a Matt Pulowski on this team, but like you say, you learn what to do with the talent you have available, and those guys are doing a good job. Learn what their role is and find out what you want them to do.
Well, it's like I said, it's early in the year, and we're fortunate right now to be 3-0, and we've got a long way to go. So hopefully we'll continue to get better, and hopefully the wins will come along with it.
On defense, how do you stop that number 24, Mike Bass? It's like in the first half, he had about 2 or 4 points. Second half, that little pull-up jumper just inside the foul line or just outside the foul. Looked like Bass couldn't miss. I guess that was just one player who was having a hot hand. You sometimes say, well, he's going to get his. We'll take care of the rest.
Well, he did a good job of making himself available on the free throw line, and we did a poor job a couple of times of closing out, or not even closing out, just tagging him and making sure that he doesn't catch the ball. And that's one of those things that we talk to the guys about. We've got to do a better job of recognizing while the game's going on, hey, this guy's just hit so many baskets. We need to make sure we tag him and don't allow him to get wide open looks. But he did a very good job of presenting himself and knocking down some open jump shots.
That's a good thing too in a game like this. You got a lead where you can work on something like that. This will help you for future games against other teams who might have a guy similar to his Bass's role.
Yes, sir. He was a very I don't even call him an inside player. He was a big, strong kid who can knock down that 15-foot jump shot on a consistent basis.
What's next? Northern Guilford Friday, is that right?
No, sir. We go to Lexington tomorrow.
Quicker to Lexington on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. And then we'll have Northern on Friday. We're back-to-back games here, so it's the first time we've done that this year. Going to Lexington, who is a quick athletic.
You played in ones already?
Yes, sir, we did. They were missing a couple of starters the first time we played, so be interesting to go play in their gym and see how things work out with that. And then we'll have Northern on Friday.
Should be a packed house for Friday night, you would think.
I wouldn't expect anything else. That's right.
Coach, looking forward to it. Keep up the good work, and nothing like getting another win. What's that put the record at now?
We're 3-0.
Good way to start. Thank you, Coach.